Greetings, adventurous drinkers, and welcome to my bar. I'm Ansel Birch, the Indecisionist, and I will be your dungeon barkeep today. And today we're making a special, a house special, the Aceresazerac. Now, Aceresazerac is a demi-lich, or previously a lich, who has gone beyond the bounds of normal lichdom. Started off as a cambion, which is one of those, weird places where you get into, like, demons mating with half-demons or other high-level fae and high-level demigods, and depending on the edition of the game, blah, 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 Aceresazerac is very, very powerful. So, as a result, I needed to make a drink that was going to be equally powerful. Now, the Sazerac is already a drink that starts off being pretty aggressive. There's not a lot to a Sazerac besides the booze that you put into it. In fact, it's all booze with some garnish, and some booze as garnish. So a traditional Sazerac is going to be washing your glass with absinthe, and then you're going to put into that some brandy, and you're going to garnish it with a lemon twist, and that's about it. Later on here in the States, we started making our Sazeracs with bourbon, because of course we did. America! So you're still going to wash your glass with absinthe, but you're going to add bourbon. Okay, this makes sense so far. But what makes it an Aceresazerac? Well, what if in our eldritch horror we added in an element of the corpse reviver? Yes, that well-known beverage, the corpse reviver, which has some similarities, honestly, with a Sazerac. So, for my Aceresazerac, I have reached deep into the eldritch horrors of your mind, the things which you only dreamed of, to bring you this special beverage. A house special, the Aceresazerac. Take a deep breath, everyone. Here we go. So for the Aceresazerac, I have laid out all of the basic things that would normally go into a Sazerac. I've got the brandy, or the cognac, which would normally have been the base, or would originally have been the base. I also have some bourbon. This is the later base. And some gin to bring in a little bit of that corpse reviver flair. But first, we need to wash our glass with absinthe. Now, if you're real swish, you can also use an atomizer to put the absinthe into your glass. And I'm not swish, so I'm going to swish. So as you can see, we're going to just swirl it around. Now, normally they tell you to pour this out. They don't say where, so... Ooh, anisey. Delicious. So we're going to start with the traditional Sazerac, then the American Sazerac, and then some of that corpse reviver flair. Garnish generously with lemon. Express that lemon zest oil. And lime. Again, bringing in some of that corpse reviver. And there you have it, friends. The Aceresazerac. Ooh. Ah. Cheers. Now, the Aceresazerac is perfect for a number of reasons. One, it feels really fancy. Two, it's really boozy, so you only need one for your whole night. Maybe two, if you're getting really aggressive, or it's going to be a long party. Three, it feels like a classic cocktail. It tastes like a classic cocktail. It smells like a classic cocktail. You could put a couple extra things in there if you wanted to, but really, there's a beautiful simplicity. The elements somehow really blend together nicely. The gin has those botanicals which complement the sweetness of the cognac. The cognac, in turn, helps take some of the edge off of the bourbon. The bourbon has that beautiful heft that can really support a drink. And altogether, along with the little extra help of the absinthe that's sort of bringing them all into the party, sort of hosting. That's why it washes the glass, I think. That absinthe is really just giving everybody something to talk about. It's truly a delicious beverage, and I highly, highly recommend that you try it yourself. It's less paint thinnery than a usual Sazerac might be, while still maintaining all of that Sazerac-y goodness. So, come on down to the Dungeon Bar and try yourself an Aceresazerac. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, add a comment. It makes a huge difference. Every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central, for now, I am doing a fresh live stream where I make a brand new cocktail that no one has ever tasted before, right here on this channel. So make sure you subscribe with notifications so you get to find out when those are going up, and it'll send you an email every time, which is pretty exciting. If I get to 500 subscribers, I'm adding Malort to my rail, which means that every time I make one of those randomized cocktails, Malort could be a part of it. It also means that as I make more house specials, I can add Malort in my ongoing quest to find out what cocktails it's actually good in. So, join me in that, friends, and I'll see you next time. Until then, drink adventurously.